you gotta understand that writing music about other people or your romantic experiences or your personal life
You have to
problems,
consider the other person.
you have to consider the other person, because it might be nice for you and that song might pop off, but what if it's too much for them, too personal for them?
You know how it is. We're back here. How do I say it? YVES?
Eve, yeah.
YVES. We're here with YVES. How do I say the other one? Narcissus?
Yeah, perfect, bro. Perfect.
Narcissus, yeah. YVES Narcissus. You know how it is, the Indian Post Malone based in Dubai.
I like that, bro. I like that. Come on.
Mr. Rockster, bro. Man's got his own style, got his own vibe of music. I've been listening to him for a bit. Chill guy. We've had encounters at the World Cup and at Dubai frat parties.
Right here, bro. Right outside.
Right here, man's was wasted that night. And we're just out here, man, to talk about how he came to where he is now. He's an artist with over 250,000 streams on his music. People in 150 plus countries listen to this guy.
This guy is doing mad mathematics.
What? Man's like YVES and he's just getting started. But then it seems like, you know, it's nothing major because of where he is. I'm sure if you had his numbers somewhere else, you have like paparazzi at the back, you know, taking stuff. Because to me, bro, you're doing big bits, but I feel like maybe you're not just in the right place to feel the impact you've actually made already. What do you feel?
Bro, I appreciate that, man. And yeah, I think that it boils down more to the fact that my sound is a bit weird, you know?
Yeah.
Out here, you have people who come from all over the world.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like they come with their own taste, but if you're here for long enough, you kind of develop that Dubai taste for music and art. And I think that when someone's doing something that's it's not even too weird. I think I changed too much because I changed my mind about the sound or the direction I'm going in. So I think as much as it might be a problem with where I'm at, because like, and no one stays here. There's like not a lot of people. Yeah, not a lot of people grow up here and like have that sound that they follow. Like in England or the US, you grow up listening to this specific sound from your place, and you get to like that, and that becomes your identity. Maybe, you know, you branch out and stuff, but I think out here a lot of people leave, a lot of people come late in their lives, and I think it's very difficult for an artist to establish that listener base here.
Yeah, it is difficult. I don't know much. I don't think there's more than 5 artists that are really big outside Dubai, that are based in Dubai, that this is where their base is.
Yeah.
And but then all the big artists outside Dubai, they come here and they thrive. You feel me? Like
facts.
American, UK, name it. They come here and everyone knows them. But then the artists from Dubai, it's so hard to like come out, you know?
That's what I've been told so many times, and you know, I've kind of started to believe it as I get older. But a lot of people say, you know, use your time here wisely.
Yeah.
Like, because there's a lot you can do in Dubai. There's a lot of doors that open.
A lot of opportunities, for sure.
You would have to work for a lot longer and a lot harder to have certain opportunities that you get here from doing a lot less.
Yeah.
Take advantage of that, but also accept the fact that you are probably not gonna find your audience, you know.
Yeah.
Especially because it's important to remember as well, like, bro, English is not the language here culturally and historically is Arabic, you know.
Yeah.
So to be doing stuff in English, and then also I'm Indian, you know. It's like mad confusing as well culturally. So I think like gotta take advantage of the opportunities that come here.
Yeah.
But definitely also kind of at some point accept that maybe my audience isn't here. And I've watched it for years on my stats and stuff. It's never been a lot of listeners from the UAE or the Middle East even.
It's London, Canada, Australia.
Facts, which, you know,
very surprising.
Yeah, it's been like that for a long time as well. And I've always embraced it, to be honest, because then you're kind of selling them this mystique of like an alternative side of Dubai, because a lot of them might not have been here and stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like in a way, like I am playing this role where I'm
one of the founding fathers.
Yeah.
Because then in 10 years, when Dubai artists start popping off, it's going to be because of people like you, Freak, Moflo, all these guys that like struggled to break the barrier.
But that's the thing though. I think there's a lot of people who came before me and tried and stuff. I would definitely place myself as part of like that newer school.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely coming with something a bit different for sure. But I think like the Freaks and Moflos, bro, they've been like, when I first started making music, they were already like, I already looked up to them, you know. Yeah. So I think that they're like a couple of levels ahead in the game. And they're the ones who kind of set that blueprint for everyone and show them that maybe it is possible to make music in Dubai and do that as your job, you know.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because you grow up and a lot of people tell you that it's like it's something you do on the side and it's a hobby or whatever.
Yeah.
But you see those guys and from right here they're doing it. So
That's
I think
true.
like I gotta give them their flowers, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
Respect. But I feel the way you're going and the way like the trend is going, there's all eyes in Dubai, in Middle East in general, sports wise, art wise, and all these things. So you never know. It might just happen, but this is the year that something crazy happens and it blows up. So you can't stop until then, because you never know. Because if you stop, you're never gonna find out.
Facts,
you know, the more you f around, the more you're gonna find out. You know that stuff.
Damn, come on. Yeah.
So like, let's go back to the beginning, bro.
Yeah.
When did you discover your love and your ability to make music, your love for music?
So I would say there was a long gap between when I discovered that I love music and then when I would say I was like, okay, maybe I can actually make music.
Yeah.
But it started off when I was in school, man. When I was young, I used to I started playing the guitar. But honestly, I picked it up because like those times, bro. This was like 2009, 10.
2009.
Yeah. Like I was young, bro. I was young.
Yeah.
Bro, I was trying to find a way to impress girls and stuff. So I said, let me start playing the guitar, you know.
Smart.
I swear. And then from there, like I would do small performances and stuff with just the guitar, no singing. I'd find someone else to sing.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, I was like, okay, let me try singing as well. I would say it was quite bad, but you know, when you're young, like everyone's watching, they're like, oh, that's so good, that's so good.
Yeah.
So I kind of ran with it. I did like choirs and I acted in plays and okay, I'm saying I acted, yeah. But if someone's watching this who was in those plays with me, they would know I was in the background, you know. I was dead as a backup dancer, bro. But all of that is like, I would say, is like the building blocks to realizing that maybe I enjoy being creative and doing this kind of stuff. So from there, when I came to Dubai, I think because it was like a fresh start, you know, I moved here when I was 14.
So you were doing this back in
Kuwait.
India?
In Kuwait, man. I was in
Kuwait.
Kuwait. Yeah, I was born and raised there, actually.
You were born and raised in Kuwait?
Fun fact, yeah.
That's a fun fact.
That is a fun fact. I don't think I've said that before, yeah.
So man's was playing guitar for the Kuwaiti ladies, isn't it?
Yeah, bro, it was an international school, so... You know,
that's mad.
Yeah, man. And when I came to Dubai, it was like a fresh start and shit. Yeah. By then, I had already developed my taste in music. I knew I wanted to be like Drake, bro. I have to give him credit. Like, well, that is my goal. Even though the music I make is so different to what he makes, it's like at that time I was like, bro, I want to be like Drake. You know? So I saw someone was selling a USB mic on Facebook. Yeah, they posted it. I hit him up. I was like, bro, can you give me like a good price? I think I bought it for like 30 dirham. But those days, you know, when your parents is giving you 100 dirham for the week, I was like, that's expensive, you know. Yeah. Got that, and I tried to make music, Drake type beats, Jeezy type beats
on YouTube, like that.
Yeah, and I wanted to be a rapper, like 100%. I was gonna rap, bro. I was gonna become Dubai's hardest rapper. So I would say I started with that. So I completely left the guitars and stuff. I was like rapping, and I used to do Facebook covers when I first came here with the guitar.
Oh damn!
Yeah, like I would post them on Facebook, and like, you know, for me it was again like just self-advertising, you know.
Yeah, that's when Facebook was good.
I swear, bro. I swear, like I would get so gassed with the likes, the comments. You know? I was just doing it for that, to be honest. I don't even think I enjoyed it that much. But yeah, once I got this this mic, started rapping. It was shit, bro. I can't even lie. It was so shit.
You gotta pull up one of your raps. I swear,
oh my days, bro. If I pull it up,
gotta pull it
bro, I won't even be able to look you in the eye after. It was that bad. And the worst part is I probably started that when I was 15. Yeah. And I didn't stop rapping till I was in my second year of uni. Maybe even even after I graduated, I came back to Dubai and I was still making a bit of rap.
Came back to Dubai? Where did you do uni?
I went to uni in the UK.
In the UK? London?
Yeah. No, Nottingham.
Nottingham?
Yeah.
Nice. Another fun fact.
Another fun fact, yeah.
Kuwait, Dubai, Nottingham.
I swear, bro. Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
But yeah, nice. I was still rapping, bro. And I kept telling people around me that I wanted to try singing, like do a bit of singing, like do some R&B traps type stuff. But you know, it was quite tough to break free of that. Mm-hmm. But I think in lockdown is when it really changed. That's when I decided, like, look, I really got to be realistic about this. Who the fuck wants to hear me specifically, like with my background and like the lifestyle that I live, rapping, you know? It was a lot of lies. Everything I wrote was a lie. lie. Every bar was a lie. I was making it look like, me and my friends were some gangsters. I swear, bro. Embarrassing. And imagine I was like 21 at the time. 21. Bro, like the lack of self-awareness up until lockdown. Like in lockdown, I was feeling a bit down on myself. And I was like, wait a minute. I can never be that person.
Yeah.
And it was never going to blow. Like there was no chance that shit would have blown. But I'm saying at the time, I still thought it could. And I was like, what if it fucking blows? And I have to be this person for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I'm never going to be who I am inside.
Word.
So
that's how to find what you really want to do.
Facts.
And your true self. Like, what if you succeed? Is that really what you want to do?
Exactly. I couldn't see it as like a long-term thing. I couldn't play that persona for long enough.
Yeah, it's to come out,
I swear. And once I dropped that shit, everything changed, bro. Like even the way I dress and stuff.
Bro.
Like at the time I was wearing Nike Tech fleece, had a buzz cut, grew my beard out nice and long.
Yeah, with the silver hair and the beard.
No tattoos.
That look.
I was just like, I was trying to play that character. Not that the tattoos would have made it, the no tattoos were making it better, but like it just wasn't me. And then I didn't feel like that.
I feel you. So like you said you went to Nottingham in the UK. What did you study?
I studied media, bro. Media and communications.
So it had something to do with like music.
That's the thing. I didn't want to study like music because I don't think that, if you do something creative and you're proud of it, I don't think someone should come and tell you like, yo, this is your grade on that. Because, it's the same way. It's the same way.
How can you grade creativity?
Yeah. It's like when I put music out, I know some people aren't going to like it and I know a few are going to like it.
Yeah.
But imagine you're putting your whole education on that shit, like on that one grade that someone really might not understand the vision.
That's true. That's true. I think like most of the artists, imagine you have to go to university to be like a proper musician. Like we won't experience such creativity or genius from some people.
A lot of the best artists I know have zero background in music education. Yeah. Even like, when people are younger, they do like their piano lessons or like a lot of the best people that I've met have never done any of that shit. They literally one day picked up a mic and maybe they were trash at first, but like
it's better to be street smart with creativity than book smart.
Facts. And I always think about Seki Supervillain, man.
Seki,
because zero background in music, but when you watch this guy work in the studio, I would say like to me in person, I've never seen anyone like that. Like the way he finds melodies and creates and like it's all in his head,
music
from
is
his
a
life
very
experience.
Technical and very creative thing to do, like because you have to literally, like you said, make melodies, you have to convoke the human emotion, like there's so much details. Bro, I didn't know, until I met a fellow artist and now I'm hearing it from you again. There's so many things you have to think of and consider.
And for me personally, like when I start thinking about the technical side of it too much, like am I doing this fancy stuff here or there, like it completely kills the fun. Like for me the fun is like just getting mashed up, going studio, recording, seeing what happens, and I don't think there's any right or wrong way. Like people can tell me, loads of people have told me like the way I make music is wrong or the way I perform is wrong for this reason or that reason, but for me it's like if people are enjoying it and I'm enjoying it, then what's wrong about it?
Then just piss off.
But that's exactly, and that's the music theory. That's what happens when you focus too much on the music theory. Like these people are probably educated in that shit, and they're like analyzing it as if it's like something to study, but it's not. It's just something you listen to or something you watch and enjoy. Like.
Exactly. You can't put creativity in a box. There's you can't take this. Oh, do this.
Facts.
You might start from down and then go up. Some people start from left and then come up. Everyone has a different journeys with creativity.
And there's a lot of elitism with like any form of creativity where someone feels they know more, they're more experienced, and they're gonna shit on you. I'm sure it's like that with you and fashion, modeling.
Yeah, sometimes you get that. Facts. But like at the end of the day, you're just good because you have longer time in this field. Obviously, there's some things that you can help me with. But when it comes down to my original creativity, you can't really do much about that.
Trust. It's unique, man.
Exactly. You can tell me how to promote maybe that kind of general stuff, but you can tell me how to come up with a song. I feel like is that what you mean? Yeah.
Facts.
So
how to come up with a song, how to perform, how to do it. Really,
you have to have your original flow.
Yeah. Especially since I started singing, I noticed it a lot more because obviously, like singing it is more technical. You know, rapping is obviously technical, but there's no right way to do it because there's so many different styles and shit. But with singing, true. Like there's objectively some things that people can call out. But I always tell them I'm just having fun with it. I'm not trying to be the best the best singer or the best artist. I'm just trying to be the best version of Eve that I can be. I've got to accept that. I always say this, I am not the most talented artist, not even in Dubai or in my friend group or whatever.
Yeah.
But I enjoy doing it, and I also know how to sell it, man.
Yeah.
I think that's important. That's something that people don't think about.
How the hell did you get to 250,000 people listening to your songs, bro? That is insane. That's 250,000 people. That's mad. You know how many artists who fucking do anything to have that?
Bro, for a long time, I'd been trying to figure out how to get your music heard and stuff. Yeah. And what I noticed, especially when I was younger, is a lot of artists who are more established than you, even if it's like a little bit, one level ahead. Yeah. Like no one wants to share that information because
that's secret, you know?
Yeah, they feel that it makes whatever they achieved less, you know, if you're achieving the same amount. Yeah. But for me personally, it's like you gotta grind on so many levels that's more than music, you know? Yeah. Focus on your socials, playlisting, man. No one told me about playlisting. It's like, you got, there's so many different websites where you can pitch your music to curators of playlists. Yeah. It's way easier when you conform to one genre. Like, I think it's way more of a sure thing. Yeah. Playlisting, collaborating with artists. If an artist is bigger than you and you want to make a song with them, DM them. 99% of the time they're going to reply to you, even if it is to say no or maybe work a bit harder, or even if they want to charge you. Like, explore all of these avenues to promoting your music. Because the mistake I made at first is I would put music out and then just wait for it to blow up, but it's not going to blow up.
Never happens like that.
You're not even going to get a few listeners if you don't share it with someone. It's only going to be you listening to it. Exactly. And don't fall in the trap of buying streams, man. Buying streams or plays or views or likes or whatever, because that shit in the long run, it's literally just you and yourself. Like, all of those stats are, you know what I mean? All of those stats are bots. Like, they don't exist. Yeah. And I think that's important to prioritize real shit. Like, if you're a musician, prioritize real listeners. If you're making reels and TikToks, prioritize real viewers, because they're the ones who are gonna interact and follow your shit and be there, and, you know, one day buy your merch or come to your show. And I think thinking long term is super important, because I made a mistake when I was younger, when I was a rapper. Shout out to Lord Surish. That was my rap name.
Lord Swiss?
Lord Surish, yeah.
Lord Surish.
Yeah, fuck's sake, man. But I made a mistake, you know, because I would see, like, I had a few songs on Spotify that showed, like, less than 1,000 streams. Yeah. I just went on Google and typed in buy streams, buy 1,000 streams. And at first, you know, I was posting it on my social thanks for my first 1,000 streams, but I was like, fuck. Like, behind the scenes, I'm like, now every time I drop a song, I need to buy 1,000 streams. Like, if you can't. Yeah. If you look at my discography on Spotify, for example, some songs have a lot of streams and others don't and stuff. But at least I can rest peacefully every night knowing that, like, it's actual people have heard that.
It's real.
Yeah, it's not like bot X and bot Y and the next time I drop, I'm gonna have to spend, like, even more than last time. Yeah. But definitely invest in your craft, though. Invest in promoting legit stuff. Yeah. Invest in promoting yourself. I would say Instagram ads are a bit dead these days.
Yeah. TikTok ads are popping.
TikTok ads. That's
Snapchat,
something that,
even low key.
There's so many ways. If you're
ways. You just need to be smart about it.
You need to be smart about it.
Like, you can literally go into a Facebook group, a WhatsApp group. There's thousands of people in these groups, you know? It's little places.
Every time I drop, it's not just me as well. Like, I know my boy Sizer and VA, they do the same thing. Yeah. Where they, all of us, like, bro, just get that post that you make, hit the share button, share it to every single person that you've spoken to recently. If they come up on that thing, you either speak to them a lot or you spoke to them recently, and, like,
exactly.
Okay, maybe not everyone's gonna reply or even be interested, and that's fine. I don't take it personally, but I'd rather say, like, hey man,
you tried.
Yeah, because on Instagram, if you make a post and it's organic, no one's seeing that.
I don't think no one, like, even if they see a post that new music out, people are so lazy to go to your bio and click that link. Oh my god, like it's, and I don't blame them also, because there's like 1,000 posts you're looking at, you know.
It's like when the song drops, I've noticed, especially since I started doing reels, the reel always has more more views than the song has plays, you know.
You
combined
understand?
On all streaming platforms.
Exactly. My reels having not a lot of views, but way more views than people that actually listen to the podcast, you know.
Facts.
And most people that listen to the podcast, it's true stories, put the link in the story, because then they can click it immediately.
Facts.
But reels and posts, it doesn't really work like that. You're just feeding Instagram. You're not feeding yourself, because it doesn't go back back to your streams and all that stuff.
Nothing, and that's why I sometimes get frustrated. You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, I was saying this recently to the boys over the Christmas holidays.
Yeah.
I was like, it feels like you put a lot of effort into this stuff. When actually, like, I could have been working smarter. Like, instead of like spending so much time and effort making this video for reels, it's 30 seconds long and they're watching like 10. Like, instead, just shorten the process and focus more on the music that I actually put out, like the playlisting side of things.
Because editing all those reels and TikToks and promotion material, it takes a lot of time, bro.
Facts.
And then someone just does this, like they don't swipe up, bro. It pisses me off, bro.
That is.
But there's like also a million people doing what we're doing.
Exactly, and that's the thing. You gotta accept it and embrace it, man.
It's like so competitive.
Even if you think you're different, like, bro, I've invested so much effort and time into being this person who I know. Like, if I go out, I feel different, you know.
Yeah.
But I still see people like me online. So you are not unique. You are not original. Embrace it, though. Just do your thing.
Embrace your duplicate.
Yeah. But do be yourself, though. I think being yourself is important because people can feel that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you can go to your room and vibe with yourself and be happy, like truly in your room when you're alone, I feel like you can then take that energy and to show outside.
Facts.
You feel me? But some people rely on their happiness through others. You feel me?
Validation.
Validation from others is what makes them happy. They go home and like, yeah, this person called me cool.
Yeah.
Instead of going home and be like, look in the mirror, I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking cool. You feel me? Shit like that.
You got to back yourself.
You got to back yourself. You got to love yourself entirely, bro. I like my Instagram post.
Me too. Bro, I get shit for that, you know?
Yeah, I don't understand.
They're like, oh, why are you liking? Bro, I'm like, what is this one extra like? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm doing it for the numbers.
It's not haram, habibi.
Yeah, it's just, bro, if you don't support yourself, how can you expect other people to support you, you know?
Like, if I just like it and then some of my boys like it, okay, I'm valid, I'm good.
Yeah,
you know
facts.
And after that, it's like Khaliwali, bro.
That's it.